Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of, I don't know, I did it too early now. January 8th, 2024. Oh, my Lanta. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Give your girl some love. So, this week, and we felt it kind of last week as it's coming in, Hygeia is now in Pisces, forming a water trine this week in your 12th house of subconscious, self undoing, doctors, self imprisonment, kidnappings. So this could be a time period here where you could be relying more on your intuition with this energy. There could be, for some of you, a lot more coinky dinks happening in your life as well. You could receive emotional validation calling a situation before it happens, or if you are assuming something, your assumptions are right. This is all dealing with hidden subconscious mind stuff and the buildup of negative and negativity, such as jealousy and being hateful. So whatever is popping up at this time, all these negative manifestations because of Hygeia, know that they may cause health issues at this time. So you may want to keep the energy positive. Whatever is pissing you off at this time, you may want to keep that at bay because you could find yourself being accident prone. You could actually make yourself sick and give yourself a cold with this energy here as well. So just be a little bit more conscious of your subconsciousness and what is happening to it at this time with this energy, okay? For some of you here, and this is like a month-long transit too, for some of you here, this is a time of karma and old residual stuff coming up at this time, so process it and let it go. Memories that need to leave your life as well because they can manifest themselves as ailments or sickness. At this time, it is difficult to ignore the messages of Hygeia in the 12th house because of its opposition with your 6th house of pets and sickness and stuff like that. So that deals with working on the self too. So this could cause a lot of problems for you. This is a time of healing. Your past or your past life could be coming up at this time. Healing talents from past life could be coming up. So pay attention to that. This is a great time for rest and meditation, dealing with philanthropy, self-help with this energy. For some of you, you may have issues with drug addiction, so be careful with this. It could cause problems at this time, and it could cause mental obsession, physical handicap with this energy here, or Hygeia can cause problems with mental obsession, I should say, and physical handicap. So if you've been crushing on somebody at this time, that could drive you a little bit more crazy than usual. You may actually make it a point to reach out to this person. All right. For others of you, be careful with your feet and toes at this time with this energy. Be gentle with yourself this coming week with this energy. Jupiter we have a lot of kite energies happening this week, and we have a cardinal square happening this week. So you're going through changes at this time with this energy, which I'll be talking about during the weekly horoscopes. And then we have the new moon on the 11th here. So big changes. And then on the 13th, we have somebody else. So check out the monthly horoscopes as well. I explained the stellium in Capricorn on the monthly horoscopes. So if you want a more like figuring out your chart kind of situation, that would help you. This is a great time for greater responsibilities happening here. For some of you, you're very resourceful with money. It's an excellent time for career advancement and taking initiative to get ahead. You can be butting heads with other people. You can be playing the I'm right game with others, or you could be feeling the weight of certain relationships. So careful this week how much you put on your plate, or other people could be costing you money at this time. So you may have to be very careful about how much you do for others, or you need to learn to say no and create your boundaries with others, which for some of you is easier said than done, especially when it comes to mother and the older family members in your life. Then on the 10th, I feel this week you could feel like your job is on the line at this time, or pertaining to some of the things that I said on Monday's energy. It could be a situation here where you're scared or intimidated to be open and honest about your feelings, or to say no to certain people at this time. So what other people say about you, you're more concerned about your reputation. This could also be somebody's nickel and diming you at this time as well. And especially if you're a business owner and trying to get more out of you, or if you're like a salesperson, they're trying to get more for their buck and really haggling with you at this time. Lay your boundaries on the line and just say no, because then that person's going to come back and think that they can do it again. And it's going to be a situation where you're going to get yourself in trouble with people at work, or you're going to find yourself always nickel and diming yourself with this person to the point where you're not going to want to talk to this person. You're going to avoid them like the plague. Okay, so just create your boundaries right then and there. If you lose a customer, oh well. And yeah, so just, just be careful with that. So you need to be clear this week about how much you're willing to do for other people, because the worth at the end of the day may not be worth it. Okay, so just be careful with that, with this energy at this time. It could be a situation here, like for example with the hairstylist or the stylist, for examples, or the designers, something dealing with like social media influencers, or like with musicians and stuff like that, and they're trying to get the most for their dollar because they're on a budget too, right? But you got to be honest with yourself at the end of the day. It's cool to put that on your resume that you worked with so and so and that you did that, but then all the man hours and all the cost of everything that you had to put in for 2 minutes of your life, something that may only be shown by a certain number of people, it may not be worth doing for free. Okay, so just be careful with that. It could be like a TikTok situation. I wouldn't do it for TikTok, because you're not going to be, it's not like it's going to be pinned and stay up there and your name is going to be up there forever. No. Okay, eventually it'll get erased, it'll get lost, or they just won't put it up. So, and then the video disappears. So I wouldn't even bother. Okay. And also, this could be family members too. And you have a hard time saying no to certain people with this energy here. And you're tapping too much into your energy, or they're putting too much of a load at this time with this energy as well. So be careful what you obligate yourself into. Be careful of investment properties, co-signing on things at this time, because you may regret your decision. Then on the 11th, 6:57 a.m., new moon in Capricorn, you have a stellium here, which I talked about. So this would be Eros also in your first house is going direct with the new moon energy. So this is a powerful energy time. Okay, wait a minute. So the new moon is on the 11th. All right. So anyway, so this is a great time for business picking up with this energy. For some of you, this is definitely change coming up this week, because we have a cardinal square happening with the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th house. So this could be a relationship dynamic with husband, those in authority, or this could be getting a job at this time with this energy, or a job transfer. So expect career changes happening for some of you here. This could be a job interview happening. This could be a raise or promotion here. This could be a job transfer with this energy. So you could be growing somewhere else with this energy here. Opportunities for professional advancement may present themselves to you now, but stability in career is hard to come by, or it could be short-lived, or it could be like a lot of conversations about growth, but then when Pluto goes into Aquarius, oh, now we're going to have a different conversation. We're no longer doing that anymore because it costs money or whatever. So now we're going to go on to something else, okay? So, just see it as things to come with this energy here. This is a great time for popularity and increase of status for those of you in the glamorous fields of modeling, stylists, web designers, anything creative, anything dealing with women. This is a beautiful energy time period. Superiors are likely to have more interest in what you have to offer at this time. So then on the 11th, also, Chiron is squaring the sun with this energy. I feel like you could be lacking self-confidence and feeling lonely at this time. Nevertheless, this very wound is the source of greater understanding and gives you your unique strength to help yourself and others. You may have empathy for other people's suffering and become a healer or counselor, or you may have words of wisdom to share with other people to help them move on from certain situations with this energy. You may have a difficult time getting along with the opposite sex. For others, if you started a relationship with the opposite sex that happened during the Mercury retrograde, unfortunately it may end abruptly. You could get ghosted with this energy, or even like this week you may have talked to somebody and then all of a sudden, boom, silence, ghost. Okay, so that could happen as well. For some of you, the focus is more on traveling at this time, or you wanting to travel here, or planning your next vacation here with this energy. This is an auspicious time for traveling. It does bring out a lot of adventure or excitement at this time. For some of you, this is a great time to mingle if you're single, or this could be starting a new creative project during this time period. The 12th, Friday, your supervisors may find you too uncompromising, and you may feel the same way about them. Your personal tastes are not likely to be in with the crowd. Popular leadership becomes harder to maintain. Be more selective in who you choose to call friends now. Many do not share your interests nor your views, or may have goals that contradict your own at this time with this energy. Though politeness and fake smiles will present themselves, for some of you here, you could have lessons to learn about money wasted, okay? So you may want to do your research with this energy when hiring others to do things for you, because some people could be making promises to you and blowing smoke up your ass and then not delivering. So make sure you keep your contracts, your receipts, and arrangements on a text message or an email so that you can make sure that they deliver it. But I don't feel like they will, and you're going to be fighting with these people anyways. You can expect some significant changes in your life direction caused by the need to become independent from something or someone. You will become more self-reliant. For some of you here, you can be dealing with your own trust issues with others at this time. Not the best time to use your intuition or evil eye. Other people who are getting ahead for you right now with this energy, you could be evil eyeing them, but all you're doing is helping the angels and saying, look at that evil person, and the angels are like, oh, porcito, oi, coño, and they're like, oi, come here, baby, and it's like that, and it's like, damn, and then next thing you know, poof, they grow. Okay, so just ignore whatever it is that's making you feel like that, because now that Hygeia is in your 12th house, Saturn is in your 12th house, Neptune is in your 12th house, all direct, you feel things a little bit more intensely, okay? And we still have the planets in the sign of Cancer still in retrograde, so you really feel things intensely at this time. So this is not the time to sit there and be hateful with others, because you feel it 10 times worse, and it's in your 12th house of subconscious. So this is probably something karmic that you have to work through, which is just accepting situations for what they are and knowing that your turn will come, okay? Or delve into faith consciousness at this time with this energy. So don't look at others' success, because it could be like something temporary that happens for them, and then next thing you know, they get fired, or they mess up, or or they no longer work at the place that you work. Come the summertime, watch, some of these people are not even going to work where you are. You're not trusting other people at this time in your life. Either you're suspicious of others, or you're not trusting the new people that are coming into your life at this time. So this could be newer family additions coming into your life, and you may not like the person that this family member is bringing into your life, because you're already being super judgmental at this time. And that's because the stellium in Capricorn with this energy here, because they're super picky, and so is the planets in Cancer. They're super picky about who they allow into their life with this energy. And then it doesn't help that you have Volcanus, which is the higher form of Saturn in retrograde in the sign of Leo. So they're very territorial at this time when it comes to people coming into their life. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. I don't know what's going on here. All right. So the first card I come up with is the Eight of Coins. For some of you, this could be dealing with obsessive thinking. For others of you, this could be focusing on your work and throwing yourself into your work at this time. For others of you, you're trying to bring your ideas into reality with this energy here. For some of you, this could be doing internship at this time with this energy as well, or apprentice work with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. So like always and every day, keep the energy positive at this time with this energy. You could be receiving some much needed good news during this time period. The Two of Wands, this is a time of reinventiveness. You're very original in your way of thinking at this time with this energy. So don't watch what other people are doing. Just focus on you. Eventually, you will come up with money-making ideas. You'll make things happen for yourself as well. I feel like you could be very strong-willed at this time with this energy here. You tap into the 12th house, faith consciousness, law of attraction kind of stuff with this energy, because you could be very powerful during this time period when it comes to getting your way or getting what you want at this time with this energy. For some of you, it can be temporary, but you'll get what you want. The Five of Swords, this is a time of, I feel like, does not mean this, but it is a time of moving forward for you. So this is a time of new beginnings for some of you. For others of you may not be getting along with certain people in your life. You could be, either you or them are spying on each other at this time with this energy here, okay? So just be careful with that because somebody could be sending you the evil eye, or you could be feeling like, don't get yourself paranoid. You could feel like, people are spying on you at this time, which they are, and it's fine. Let the haters hate. Let them do what they're going to do at this time, okay? I do see conflict manifesting itself with this energy here. So this could be you getting jealous of other people and what they're doing at this time. I feel for some of you need to cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off, okay? Because things that you say, you could have a slip of the tongue, word vomit of the mouth, and then all of a sudden, just things start coming out of your mouth, and it's like, wow. Wow, did you really say that? And it's like really by accident, but you were feeling that way anyways, okay? So just be aware of that. The Ten of Swords taking on more responsibilities. So this could be a frustrating time for you because you could be feeling devalued at work. You could be feeling like Cinderella with this energy with the evil stepsisters, the ugly stepsisters, okay? And you could feel like, that they're giving you the crappy jobs or the shitty parts because they're mad at you for some reason. So you're trying to figure out why they're mad at you. You're trying to feel, like you feel like, they're not allowing you to do certain things. So that means that they must be mad at you. And that may not be the case. They just know that you'll do it, and everybody else they got to fight with. So, it's kind of like that. You don't bitch and complain, you just do, but you're taking it personal and you're feeling like, oh, because I said this, okay? So be careful here with this energy as well, alrighty? I do see that this is kind of the calm before the storm. So pick and choose your battles, okay, with people, because I feel like there's like a lot of passive aggressive energy going on before the real fight begins, okay? So there's a lot of like tit for tat going on here with this energy. So try to keep a calm mindset at this time with this energy here, because the littlest things now tend to bother you because you're not happy where you are, or you're feeling oppressed with certain relationships at this time, or everybody's like not dealing or confronting with the elephant in the room, or whatever you feel like the elephant in the room. Saturn can make you paranoid, okay? So can Hygeia. So try not to intrigue really the conversation in your head. I feel like it's a situation here where you don't bitch, you don't complain, and you kind of go with the flow. But at the same time, you're in your feelings about things with this energy, especially with work, and you feel like people are giving you the ugly jobs because, this, that, and the third. And really, no, because you're the only one that doesn't bitch and complain, and you just do what you're told, And, later on, if you don't say nothing about it, I feel like a manager will come up to you and say, I appreciate you, because you're the only one that don't bitch and complain, and I can come to you and I can ask you to do things and you don't give me a hard time, okay? So don't take it left like that. It's just, it's like my son in school. Like, oh my God, it was so cute. Okay, so when my son was in kindergarten, the teacher kept picking him last for everything because he never bitched and complained. He never gave her problems. And then at the end of the year, she gave him a present, like a little toy or something. And I was like, what's this for? Because we were like in the school party and stuff. And she said, I love your son. I love him so much. And I said, oh, thank you. And she's like, because he never complains. I always make him go last for everything because he never complains. He never cries. He never throws a tantrum. He just does it, and he never complains. And I said, oh my God, I didn't even know that. And she said, you see? So, and I appreciate him for that, because all the other little kids, they would cry, they would complain, they would fight with each other, they would pull each other's hair, they wouldn't want to play, they wouldn't want to participate, so it's kind of like that kind of situation. So you just gonna have to, even though you got the ugly job for right now, you're just gonna have to take it. See, you're all in your feelings about it too, okay? For others of you, you're very cautious about moving forward. You're very much in your feelings, I feel. You see with these wands, you're very cerebral and in your head about things that are going on in your life, okay? And you're taking things personally because whatever it is that's out of your control and that you're wanting to do, I feel like you're very frustrated at this time. We have a stellium in Capricorn. Some of you are suns in Capricorn. So it hasn't been the easiest time for you, especially those of you born in 1993 through 98, because you have a stellium in Capricorn. Check your natal chart on Astro Theme, and you can see if you have 4 or more planets, this has been a very heavy energy time for you, where you've been kind of cerebral, sitting on your hands about things and not wanting to do much, or you expect everything to come to you when really, you have to take initiative. I do feel like you could be feeling the pressure at work at this time as well with this energy here, with this energy. I do see that you need to create stronger boundaries. You need to learn to say that naughty word, no, to other people. okay? And let them know, because at this time you're just feeling used by others, you're feeling devalued, you don't feel appreciated, and you're feeling some kind of damn way about it. So just be careful with this energy. The Four of Coins, you could be stuck in your ways of thinking, okay? So you're going to see what you're going to see, which is not good, because you're kind of like in the negative section right now. Okay, so and also you could be very much stuck in your head. So you have your own narrative about certain situations going on in your life, or how people really treating you with this energy, and it may not be a true narrative. So I would be careful with the conversation that you have with your brain at this time, because you're very sensitive at this time with this energy. Okay, so try to be about your reality, or focus on what you love, focus on what you can control at this time with this energy. I do see for some of you here, you're preparing for your taxes at this time with this energy as well. You're negotiating with accountants with this energy on the prices of things with this energy as well. For some of you, you feel the pressure to perform and meet certain quotas at work, because you could be seeing a lot of layoffs around you, or a lot of changes happening with work during this time period as well. I don't feel like for some of you here your job is on the line, because we have like a lot of kite energy, and if it is, that's fine, you'll find another job very quickly. For others of you, I would be careful. I see financial betrayal. Okay, so be careful with the IRS check, because I feel like if somebody promised you money or something like that with the IRS check, they're not going to give it to you. So you may have to end up taking them to court over money with this energy here, okay? Or you're just going to have to cut your losses and remember that last time they didn't give you any money, okay? So just remember that. So you have lessons with money coming up with other people with the IRS checks, okay? Or the EBT cards. So I would be careful at this time. The Two of Swords, this is dealing with business contracts and negotiations. I do feel like for some of you here that you are more quiet and to yourself. I do feel like as I connect with this energy, and it doesn't mean this, but I'm connecting, that things right now for you are kind of up in the air. Okay, you're trying to manifest things into your life at this time when really you should be doing, but the problem is you have a stellium in Capricorn, so you're kind of sitting on your hands about things with this energy, and you're trying to manifest things into your life rather than taking control and making it happen for you at this time, because you're scared of rejection, you're scared of failure with this energy, you're scared of being told no, because you can't stand being rejected. You cannot stand, you see, that's the problem with Aries. I tell people whenever I do readings, especially for Aries, I always say, if it's an Aries sign, I say, who broke up with who? And then they'll be like, I broke up with the Aries. Oh, I'm like, oh, the Aries is coming back. And then the girls and the guys are like, what? No. And I'm like, yes, bitch, the Aries is coming back. And they're like, why? And I said, because the Aries can't stand rejection. They come back. Okay, it's not until they break up with you that they're good, then they'll keep it moving. But until then, they're going to come back and you all going to do this thing all over again. Okay, so that's what's going on here with this energy. You're scared of being rejected, okay, by other people, alrighty, because you know how you're going to feel and you're going to be obsessed about it, alrighty. You're scared of being hurt at this time. I feel like you could be very cerebral and in your head at this time with this energy. You're very restless for change, and I don't blame you. And like I said, a lot of you have a stellium. Those of you born in 1992 through 98, you have a stellium in your natal chart, So check out Astro Theme. So you're sitting on your hands about a lot of things that you want to do. You're not a doer at this time. You're not tapping into your Aries just yet. So you're just kind of very cerebral in your head about things. For some of you, this could be starting a money-making idea with this energy, turning a hobby into a money-making idea. The Five of Cups, very restless energy here as well, done over your routine. You have to be the change. Okay, so right now you're just playing a waiting game with a lot of things that you want to do at this time with this energy. Okay, so it's not going to be till after the 20th that you're going to see changes happening in your life. For now, what you are doing is that you're causing a lot of fight with people. Okay, unnecessary drama is happening because you're not being the creator in your life, you're not being the manifester in your life, and instead you're getting frustrated with other people here, and you're taking your crap out on other people at this time because things aren't happening because you're not making it happen. Okay, so you have to be the initiator when it comes to change, and some of you will do this and some of you won't. The Three of Cups, toxic communications with friends and family during this time period as well. For some of you, this could be alliances being made with this energy. This could be a great time for communications or conversations with other people in your life. For some of you, you could be making a new friend. this week with this energy here as well. The Three of Coins, I feel like friends and family have a lot of influence over you. They take the neck and they tell the head what they want it to do at this time, and you do it. And I would be careful with that, because eventually you're going to realize that you've been used, or other people were taking advantage of you. And you are scared to say no to certain people, and you kind of go along with what they want. So I would be really careful with this. But either than that, as of for right now, you're just getting like a bunch of opinions, and everything is up in the air for you in regards to what you want to do. I do see soulmate coming in at this time. Venus is trining the North Node at this time, so this person will come from a different culture, religion, or background than you. They may have not been born in the States kind of situations as well, so they could come from a different country. But a soulmate is coming into your life. It's up to you what you want to do. Some of you already know this person. You're just scared to approach this person, okay, for whatever reason. Okay, again, you don't want to be rejected. You're scared of being hurt. All right, so it could be like that kind of thing happening for you as well. Okay, I do see celebration. I do see parties and festivities happening here with this energy. I do see for some of you here making friends with one person at work at this time, and this could end up being a long-term friendship, or this could be a friendship that turns into a love relationship. Okay, the Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick here. You're very quiet. Okay, with the twos, you're in Saturn mode. You're in Saturn and Capricorn mode. So you're definitely intriguing Capricorn at this time. You're busy working. You're focusing on securing your bag. You're dealing with your money worries at this time with this energy. You're strategizing. You're planning. You're focusing close to home at this time and putting your energy towards home, towards siblings, towards family members, and that's it. Okay, or towards your kids, and that's it. Okay, you're very cerebral and in your head at this time. You are your own muse at this time. So you could be starting a new creative project with this energy. I also see prayers being answered at this time for you as well. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. Your opinion about somebody is going to be changing as well. The Ten of Coins, I see you happy on a financial level and emotional level. For some of you, this could be a productive time being alone. Whatever burden that you're carrying, you may have to carry it just for a little bit, not too long, okay? The Page of Coins, I feel for some of you that you need to be careful with other people. I feel like somebody is trying to either bait you into conversation to start a fight with you, or somebody is fishing for ideas because either they don't know how to do something, and instead of coming out and saying it because they know that you'll probably tattle and say something because it's probably very important, or somebody's fishing for ideas and trying to steal your ideas rather than pay for your ideas. So if you're a musician or a producer, they could be like coming with you with like poetry and stuff like that, or music, and being like, so what are you feeling? What are you feeling? And they're not going to give you any credit for your work either. So just be careful with that, okay? Or this could be other people pawning their work on you at this time with this energy. But even though you feel important, because it is like a manager position, you're taking on manager responsibilities, but you're not getting manager pay. I do see you coming up with money making ideas. I do see you starting a business endeavor for some of you here, which is not the best time to, but you could do it. You are coming up with get rich quick schemes with this energy as well. With this energy, for some of you, you are getting a job to support your college at this time, or for some of you in high school, you're getting ready for college, so you're getting a job now to prepare for getting books in college and be able to support yourself in college as well, so you don't have to worry about money when you go to college, and then that you'll be okay when you go to college. So you're just kind of like financially preparing yourself and getting ready for college. The King of Coins, I feel you're more about your stability here with this energy here. I do feel like, you have a lot of coin cards here, which tells me that also there's a lot of delays when it comes to certain things that you want at this time with this energy. So things are not happening as fast enough. I do see internship happening here. I do see on the job training coming up for you as well with this energy. The Queen of Cups, for some of you here, I feel like this is dealing with a Pisces energy here as well. So there could be stability in relationships coming up for you this month with this energy, if not later on in January after the 20th here with this energy. The Six of Cups, this is a second childhood happening. This could be a fun energy time for you as well with this energy. The Moon card, romanticizing relationships. So remember, the person in your head is not the person in your reality. So really take time out to get to know the person that you are seeing at this time. I do see you reconnecting with people from your past with this energy here. This could be reconnecting with people from high school or people from college with this energy here as as well. For some of you here, I do see you putting copyrights and patenting things at this time. You're protecting your creative ventures at this time in your creative projects. Okay, I do see fortune bubbling over, like I said, and I do see you putting your money back into your business during this time period. So business is picking up for you. I do feel like for some of you here that you could be working on something top secret. For others of you, I feel like you could be talking to an ex or a crush at this time and you're kind of keeping it secret. For others of you, I feel like this could be a friendship where you had a falling out with this person, and I feel like this could be you kind of keeping it secret at this time because you had such a nasty falling out that you put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So when this person comes back, they're gonna be like, ugh, okay? Then we have the Page of Swords at this time. Look at that, my hand froze. That looks so creepy. Oh my God. So we have the Page of Swords at this time. So some of you here, this could be money worries coming up for you with this energy, but I also see money coming in during this time period. And it's okay if it's frozen. I'm going to continue doing it and continue talking. For others of you, I feel like you can be inspired by songs, or you could be listening to songs more as well because you can relate to certain songs as well. The Temperance card with the Page of Wands, you're dealing with the simpler things in life at this time. With this energy, you're more about your sanity at this time as well. As I connect with this energy, I do feel like there could be some second chances coming up for you with this energy. The Ace of Cups, yeah, you're more about like working home, working home, working home. I do see emotional validation coming to you. I do see some much needed good news happening for you during this time period as well. Okay, so for some of you, this could be like you calling a situation and then it's happening. The Eight of Swords, for some of you here, I feel like you're not over certain situations going on in your life, okay? And that this would be a great time to delve into your creativity and to really like process your emotions through something creative, like writing for some of you here with this energy. I feel like also for some of you here that this could also be dealing with your financial security, and so there could be money worries. But with the King of Coins, he tells me that money is coming in for you, so you're going to have to be patient with that. Alrighty. Oh, we're still frozen. Okay, so we're going to continue going anyways. So I love you, my Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.